This is Paulina, I'm Dominic. We are with das Progressive Zentrum, DPZ. We very much want to welcome all of you, also on behalf of our partner organization, to the Innocracy 2019. Welcome. I also want to have a big hand for all the speakers of today. We have 32 speakers from altogether 11 countries. So please give a big hand for all our speakers of the day. So this is actually not the first Innocracy, but the third. And it seems to me, I mean, we're super excited, and it seems to me that it's getting a little bit bigger. It's getting more beautiful, and it's getting more diverse, more European, and that is a good sign. And maybe you guys woke up this morning and were asking yourself and wondering, like, who is here with you today? So we have at the registration a participant list, a link you can download to look up where it's here. But we really want to encourage you, please take the opportunity, talk to your neighbors, talk to the people you meet. We have really brilliant people here today, smart minds, and really take this opportunity. And we will also want to support you a little bit with that, with a little, so to say, warming up survey. And I want to ask you, please stand up, those of you who are here at the Innocracy for the very first time. Wow. Wow, indeed. Okay, that is, you can take a seat. It's great to see so many new faces. So now I ask you, who is here for the second time? Like either 2017, 2018, and today? Quite a few. Thanks for coming back. So now the question, who is here? Premium question, who is here for the third time? Okay. Okay, you guys see, it's a growing operation. Next year we are a movement, but okay. But to be serious, what is this conference about? I mean, we really didn't want to have to set up a conference with a big stage and many speeches, but what we really want to do is bring together interesting people. People, we would say, agents of profound change, people who want to think about the future of our liberal democracy, who have visions, who have ideas, and we want to kind of create this exchange of idea. And that's why we are here, and the Innocracy is also part of a program at das Progressive Zentrum, and Paulina is the new head of this program.
Right. A very warm welcome also from my side. I'm extremely happy that Innocracy the third is happening and taking place, and that you're all here. Thank you very much. Within our program, Future of Democracy, one can say that we're doing or trying our best to do three things. First of all, we're trying to put out fires. Second of all, we are identifying what are the causes of fires. And third, we're maintaining hotbeds for the development of sustainable solutions. The tool set we've got for this wide range of activities such as firefighting and gardening, I'd say, is coming from policy papers and studies to roundtable sessions, to a strong network of European friends and partners, and at the very heart of it is the Innocracy Conference.
Right, and if we start, like, given the, I would say the craziness what is out there. I mean, let's take Trump and his obsession with tweets. Let's take the UK Prime Minister and his understanding of democracy. Let's take, for example, Halle and this terrible attack we saw yesterday, and where we saw also how quickly from words of hate to really deeds of hate we are this terrible attack. But today we really want not focus on those phenomena or events, but we really want to get a little bit to the core, to the very basic questions, and we want to focus on the key drivers. And we all know them, but I of course have to explicitly name them. It's first of all climate change and global warming. It's second, the digital revolution. And it's third, the growing social inequalities. And our starting point was a little bit to see, like, we have democratic institutions, the democratic institutions of our modern state. And those were created and designed actually in a totally different era with totally different overall challenges. And that's why we think we should challenge those democratic institutions. We should check out, on the one hand, which democratic institutions, which mindset we have to incrementally innovate, and which of them we have to really, where we need a really transformative shift, a radical shift. And that's a little bit our starting point and the idea of this conference.
Right, and those key drivers you just named, which convince us that this transformative shift is needed, are namely, again, for example, the climate crisis or the digital revolution. No democratic shift in transformation will take place, however, if individuals and societies are not able to imagine change and transform and shift. And that is why we dedicated our 3 working streams today of the Innocracy Conference to those 3 areas. First of all, sustainable democracy. Second, digital democracy. And third, the democratic mindset. We not only try to make a nice mixture of content and working streams, but actually of formats to make this conference day as interesting and different as possible to you. So those are the formats you will find through the program and the day. First of all, there will be Inspire Talks, moderated by our wonderful policy fellow, Manuela, over here. Yeah, give her a hand. Inspire Talks that are quick stage sessions followed by a Q&A session. And there will be co-creative workshops where you will work as a group on a certain question in order to come up with ideas and solutions. And the third one format is called Debate. It's an open debate. I guess I do not have to explain what that is about, but there will be more in the program. There will be a live podcast session happening today, and there will be a democracy slam. If you want to have a quick look at our agenda, you can either open the email we sent you for registration. You will find a link to get to the program. You can open the website of das progressive Zentrum and take a look at the program. Or if you're not as digital as we expect you to be, you can go downstairs to the registration and pick up a printed program. Don't be ashamed of that. Also, I would like to invite all of you to come to our Golden Autumn Night tonight, which will be right here. It will be a very nice party with a promising panel discussion, with food and drinks, and with a very nice live band of jazz. And finally, I have one last wish. I would like to ask the speakers and session hosts of today to stand up, those of you who are already here, because I know that some have to arrive later, so that we can see you and give you a big hand and thanks for your valuable contribution. Please stand up, speakers and session hosts. Thank you.
And we also want to thank our partners of today's event, especially the Federal Ministry of Family, for Family Affairs, the Alfred Herrhausen Society, Claudia Huber is joining, our media partner actually, the German daily Der Tagesspiegel, and 15 other partners. And the representatives of all those institutions, please stand up, and also a big hand for you. Don't be shy, stand up, please. So thank you so much. To be honest, a day with such a conference wouldn't be possible without you. So it's great to have you on board on this. And now I want to give you also a hint. We are on digital, obviously. Please follow all our channels and let's try. It's about us today. It's about us here in this room, but it's also about getting some ideas, some insights of the day out there. So we are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, hashtag Innocracy19. Please really spread the word and let's create some social reach.